friends, good evening. I just thought to discuss about this today's final verdict of Sabarimalai issue. I just thought that after 1 year of time, that is on September 28th, last time Sabarimalai has said that women can enter Sabarimalai temple, and a lot of problem happened in Kerala. A lot of people have come to prove that to enter temple without any belief. So a lot of bullshits have happened, and I have made a video on my channel on my 6th video about all these general things. So if you wish to know what exactly happened in Sabarimalai and what are the things happened of this many years. So from 2006 all these cases were happening where all gender equality must be there, untouchability must be stopped, etc, etc, etc. 2006, 2008, 2009, 2011, 2014 and 2018 finally. So at last they gave a review petition from deity. I mean deity in the means the person who just rule Pandalam, which means that the place of Ayyappa. So their family had made that all these review petition, and nearly 60 persons have given that, and at last today 5 bench members, that is in Supreme Court, right from Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi, Khanvilkar and Indu Malhotra. Hindu Malhotra is the only lady of the previous judgment where it was like 4:1, where this Deepak Mishra, one of the horrible judge, Chief Justice, who made that rule, where and those time Indu Malhotra was supporting for the people, but since it was 4:1, it was not able to make it happen, and right now it was like 3:2. That is Chandrachud and Nariman was the person who are against all these rules and they want all these women to enter. So Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi and Khanvilkar and Indu Malhotra, I'll be displaying the photo of all these important persons. So they just came back on 10:30 of today, that is on November 14th. That is especially today is our Chacha ji, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday. So that is one of the highlighting thing of the day, that is Children's Day. So on 10:30 he has come and he has read that result, what was to be done. So this Ranjan Gogoi's period is going to expire in this 2 days. So, and considering all this religious belief, that it's not easy like this Ayodhya's case, because in Hinduism, in one religion we have lot of problems where someone is wishing to break all these laws, someone is wishing to protect these religious belief, etc. So he just said that he's not having all these proof to make a proper result. Okay, so that's the reason behind he has passed the rule that in order to discuss it out in the 7th bench straight away. Okay, 7th bench means the next stage in Supreme Court. So there is no final result on this day. So new Chief Justice would be arriving on, that would be the 47th Chief Justice, that is S.A. Bombay. So once that has happened, he would discuss with the other 6 bench judges, and finally only that time you would get the final result of this issue. So what exactly exact thing is that right now the old verdict, this thing has a mistake, and that's the reason behind Supreme Court has said the 7th bench judge would take all these into action and decide what to be done in future. Because if there is no mistake, or if there is proof, of course today there would be the final result, but they were not able to prove it out. So this time the support was 3:2. So 3 for the people, means the 3 judges were for the people, 2 were against. Okay, so and that's the reason behind they are again pulling back all these final result on this coming day. So tomorrow Mandala Puja is beginning. So the previous rule, like whether women can enter or all these things would be, there are not, that we have to see in future. So there is no stay for all these things, because during that time they made a stay for not entering women's in Sabarimalai temple. But right tomorrow, just the state government must manage it out, and how hard it is going to be, I don't know, because today Supreme Court must be telling to say about that stay case, etc. But stay has been not given. No, it's not been talked about that. So it's just we have to wait and see what is exactly. But it's a partial victory for the persons who have reviewed this case, and it's really welcome. So people must be, especially ladies, must be really thinking with sensitive, because it's just a sensitive religious belief which has been into a practice of 800 years. Suddenly, just because of all these equality and this thing bullshit, you have to prove it out that you are great. You may not come to temple so that you have a lot of things like other stuffs, etc. But it's really a victory, partial victory for the persons who just wish old law to be followed. So it's not that it's a pure victory. It's just a thought that it's just a proof that there was a mistake in the verdict of the previous result, that is on last September 28, 2018. So I just personally feel happy for this thing, because I just thought that the old rule would be followed and lot of strange things would happen. It's better that even though the result is late, the victory must be there for the right belief, right? So 800 years practice is one of the highlighting thing which really must be protected. So even from Supreme Court, the Chief Justice, the best Chief Justice, that is Ranjan Gongoi, has said that all these religious belief Supreme Court cannot count, because it's really a belief and it's against everything, every humanity. So since Chief Justice on this side, people would be thinking that that is great, but the next Chief Justice, that is S.A. Bobde, if he is strict or if he is against this, then it may be anything, because 7 bench, and maybe it may be like 4-3 or 5-2 or 6-1 or 1-6. It may be anything which would support this rule, etc. But one thing, BJP or Congress, everyone are supporting the old rule, that is women must not enter, which means that all these 10 to 50 women, that the old practice must be followed, not the new rule. So everyone have the support towards this with the people. I don't know why women are for all these bullshit stuff, because they need not prove in this area to that they are great, etc. Okay, there are a lot of places where bullshit things are happening. There these women will not enter, because that they can't prove anything. And right now this is one of the famous thing, and they want to enter and they just want to prove that they have entered, etc. Nothing is going to happen. Just wait and see. Damn sure there would be a real positive result on coming days. And of course, for sure, with that thought, I would be entering this video, and I'm hoping that would be the final result, because we have got the Ayodhya final result. And yes, I'm really happy, because after 1 year of time, I'm making a video for my favorite Sabarimalai Ayyappan. So please do check back my 6th video. I have discussed about the entire Sabarimalai story, how it happened, etc., so that you would know it, how it has happened and how these things are made. Okay, so with that thought, I'm in this video. I hope girls who are really wishing to prove all this stuff would think to change your mind, or else okay, your wish, go and get lost. I don't care, whatever it is. Okay, keep on supporting me. Have a nice day.